What psychic powers did you develop after becoming vegan? Hey beautiful souls, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. For those who don't know me, I'm Sid and I'm a vegan, plant-loving, product design student who's currently living in Edinburgh. Many of you have been asking me a lot of questions about my vegan lifestyle, my journey. So in today's video, I'm going to be answering all of them. Thank you to everyone who sent in their questions on Instagram. I really do appreciate it a lot, and I really hope that this video answers all of them. So let's just get on with the questions. When did you become vegan? I became vegan a year ago, a little more than a year ago, and I was vegetarian for a year before that. I remember you ate chicken with me. Why turn to veganism now? There's no denying that I was a very big meat eater. I really did love chicken and bacon and the whole shebang, but after educating myself, I realized that what I was doing wasn't right, and I would be lying to myself if I did continue eating. So I stopped. Is veganism possible in India? Yes, veganism is very much possible in India. You have to stick to making your own food. We get so many different vegetables, fruits, there's local produce. You do not need meat to sustain yourself, and especially in India where a lot of us are vegetarian actually, and unknowingly most of the vegetarian dishes do become vegan. So yeah, 100% possible. How to get started off with veganism, sustainable vegan diets for students. I would suggest starting by watching a lot of documentaries, reading many papers, articles, educating yourself on why you want to be vegan. Your cause matters a lot. If you're being vegan for your health or your body, you will be able to stick to it for a while, and that's what I found. But when the cause is bigger than that, and when it's someone's life that you're protecting, you tend to stick to it longer and you realize why it's so important. Sustainable vegan diets. Well, as a starving broke student myself, I usually end up buying local produce from the cheapest supermarket and cooking at home. Cooking at home saves a lot of money. I have survived on £7 a week, and it's been perfectly fine. I managed to feed myself thrice a day, and it was all good. I would definitely recommend just buying your own produce from the markets, supermarkets, and sustaining yourself of that instead of spending on processed foods. What's your favorite plant food or go-to meal? Soup and bread. That has kept me going for the last 3 years of my uni life. Honestly, there is nothing better than a warm bowl of soup, especially when it's really cold outside, which is always in the UK. So soup is definitely a lifesaver, especially butterbean soup. What's your favorite plant? My favorite plant probably keeps changing just because once I do acquire the plant, I have a new favorite. So currently it's these calatheas, and I have the orbifolia, but I'm really looking to buy this one once I get back to Edinburgh. What's the one thing from your ebook you wouldn't make again? So for those who don't know, I have an ebook. You can download it. I've attached the link in the description below. It's free, so go on and download it. I guess I would say that the one thing I wouldn't make again, just because it's so time consuming, is the butterbean burgers. It's not that it's bad or anything, it's just it takes ages to make, and being the kind of person who needs food on the go, quick ready meals, I just cannot imagine spending so much time again in making burgers. So yeah. What psychic powers did you develop after becoming vegan? Say kindness and compassion. This is not to say that those who are not vegan aren't kind or compassionate. It's just from a personal point of view, developed a sense of empathy that I did not have before, and it went to the point where I was respecting all forms of life, not just edible forms of life. It stemmed down to protecting little ants or mosquitoes and respecting everything as much as I could. So yeah, if you call that a superpower, yeah. Tips on maintaining a healthy relationship with food. A healthy relationship with food is one of the main things that I've struggled with. So I would say that once you start looking at food from a health perspective rather than a size perspective, or looking at yourself rather from a health perspective rather than a size perspective, you will automatically start nourishing your body with foods that are vital and important instead of feeding yourself or starving yourself with foods that are not sustainable or unhealthy. I would definitely recommend just eating good, healthy food and also not restricting when you feel like eating a brownie or a donut or whatever. Eat. It's a long journey and it takes time, but eventually, if you do, you will get there. What kind of supplements do you take? I don't take supplements. I occasionally take a vitamin D tablet just because there isn't a lot of sun in the UK, but otherwise I usually just add in hemp powders or maca powders in my smoothies, and that kind of covers most of it. What do you mean when you say you're a green witch? Lots of love. Oh, lots of love to you too. When I say I'm a green witch, I mean I practice my craft relating it to nature, but plants, herbs, food. Here's a better definition of it. And this is the most simple way I can explain it. There's a whole lot that goes around it. It's practicing rituals, manifestation, fulfilling your intentions by following a certain path. There's going to be a video on this actually, so I don't want to elaborate too much on this, but yeah. How do I salvage a dying plant? I love this. Okay, so if you guys have any plants that are dying or don't look healthy, please DM me, slide into my DMs, go for it. I absolutely love these kind of questions. I'd love to help you guys out, and I love seeing plant pictures, so go for it. Do you work out? No, I don't work out. I do yoga occasionally, but I stopped working out when I realized I was doing it to punish myself or to burn the calories that I was consuming, and that's not a healthy relationship to have with something that's supposed to be healthy. Tattoo reveal. Okay, this probably needs like its own video as well, just because I've got a fair few and I will reveal them in another video. That's all I'm gonna say. How do you manage to think of something new to make every day? So this is the last question. I don't. I'm the kind of person who will make a dish, like it so much, and then continue making it for like a month straight, and then I'll never touch it again. I've done this several times, and I do try to create variations using the same ingredients, but usually it's quite similar. I worked a lot over the summer on my ebook, and that's when I had a lot of time, and we were in lockdown. I had a lot of time, so it was okay back then. But once uni started and once life kind of just got in the way, I stick to simple, easy meals. So yeah, I really hope that answered all your questions. Thank you so much again for dropping them in. If you guys have any more questions, don't hesitate to DM me and I will get back to you. Thank you so much for watching, and if you do like my content, please do subscribe to my channel, give it a big thumbs up and drop in a comment, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!